been 7 years since a shooting killed 4 people at a grocery store in Wyoming County. The sole survivor of that tragedy sat down with 2822 Sydney Costas to speak about her journey of healing since that deadly night.
June 8th, 2017, a date permanently inked into the arm of Kristan Newell. It's the day that brought her worst nightmare to life while she was working an overnight shift at Weis Markets in Eaton Township.
Everything was fine that night until it wasn't.
Sometime after midnight during work, 24-year-old Randy Stair, an employee at the store, barricaded the entrance and opened fire, taking the lives of 63-year-old Terry Sterling, 25-year-old Victoria Brong, and 47-year-old Brian Hayes.
I heard what I thought was something popping, and then a sound that like something fell to the floor. So I turned around to see if V had heard what I had heard, and she was on the ground, and Randy was at the end of the aisle. After he walked up the aisle, I saw Terry out of the corner of my eye. He was at the front of the aisle, and Randy came up behind him, and I witnessed that too.
Sparing her life, Newell was able to call 911.
I screamed into the phone, and I told her that there was an active shooter in the store, and she didn't understand me. And I said, there's an active shooter, he's got a gun, or at least something like that. And then she heard a gunshot.
She was able to escape and hid in a bush until police arrived. Now 7 years later, closure and healing have helped in her journey to recovery, even building up the bravery to return to work at the store.
Did you ever think of leaving the area?
No.
Why?
It's home. I know the people. I trust the people. They've been there with me through all of this.
By sharing her story, Newell says she hopes to give strength and courage to someone going through a similar situation.
Don't hold back the feelings, and don't try to force yourself to feel one way or the other. Don't allow somebody else's emotions and thoughts influence how you feel about the situation.
Finding her new normal, she holds comfort in her tattoo marked with the date that forever changed her life, along with Victoria's favorite animal, an owl, and colors that represent new beginnings and hope.
I don't blame him. I can't blame somebody that wasn't themselves anymore. I'm angry that he took that decision and did what he did, but I don't blame him, because holding on to that type of emotion is not healthy.
In Eaton Township, Sydney Costas, 2822 News.